You all really thought I was not going to upload a video for the 6th anniversary of Five Nights at Freddy's? Probably not. I mean, granted, I'm currently recording this pretty late, so as I'm recording this, it's still August 8th, so it might be uploaded due to how YouTube uploads videos August 9th. That's because of how late it is. Right, so for this special, I'm going to be showing you the strategy on how to beat 20 mode. Did I say that 4 times? I hope I did. Now, this will most likely work in every version, so there you go. Besides the VR version, but that's another can of worms. Yeah, so for the 6th anniversary, I'm going to make one video today and one video tomorrow. So I'm making this, which is 420 mode. And for tomorrow, I might do some of the challenges that people have been leaving in the Ultimate Custom Night video, which I'm surprised people are actually watching. That was kind of a one-off video that I wanted to do for fun. But, you know, it's cool. Alright. So now I'm going to probably be concentrating this entire time, so you have to excuse me if I don't speak. But essentially what you want to do is the moment the game loads, you go to Cam 4B, light, light. Yeah, so basically I'm going to cam stall Freddy. And I'm going to essentially cam stall Foxy, but I'm not going to be watching him. There he is. Welcome to the party. Now this will save percentage, and it's a pretty efficient one. I just have to be on the cameras 24/7. That should be Bonnie leaving. Now, my luck is not 100%, so I may or may not actually pass this night without dying, but, you know, that's the thrill. Chica's in the kitchen. Yeah, there's not really much I can say other than, look at me, guys, look at me, I'm playing FNaF 1 on the hardest night. And just the one thing you want to keep track of is who's at the door. You don't want to worry about percentages or time, because then you can kind of get angsty, and you're like, ooh, when am I going to run out of power? How many more hours are left in the night? Okay, so that's good. You clear yourself of that, and you'll never ever have to be worried about that stuff. Wow, that was quick. The only two you really have to worry about is Bonnie and Chica, because you just gotta be quick enough to get to them. And hope they leave faster than you can say pineapple and pizza. I don't know, I just thought of something while I was doing this. Yeah, this is gonna be very boring. I mean, there's not much I can say during it, because you want to concentrate on your immediate entrances into your office. Bonnie's in my corner. See, I know the audio cues of this game, which is helpful. So Chica's also now in my corner. And you kind of want to don't do what I do, which is leave the light on, because I want to conserve power, but my fingers get jittery just during any part of this gameplay, so, you know. FNaF 2's is a little better. It's a click and hold type of situation. This one, it's a click and then have to click again to turn it off. See, that's what I was talking about. Quick fingers. So I also just lost what I was doing. Now, again, I just wanted to make this video, one, because people are still having trouble, I've seen, on this night of FNaF in particular, which is surprising. It's actually pretty easy. You just gotta get the right strategy down. And this one definitely works. I have another strategy that semi-works, but you're not checking the cameras nearly enough, so Foxy definitely has a chance of rushing at you. Ooh, someone's moving. Probably Bonnie? Bonnie's in my corner. Now, learning the audio cues isn't that important. It just tells me who's in the corner or not. Hearing the little kind of glitch, hearing the glitch sound tells me, oh, Bonnie's in the corner, because I'm currently right now looking at Freddy, so it can't be Chica. Chica has priority over Freddy when she's in that corner, so it's helpful. See? I'm trying to think of tips that help. Definitely don't freak out when Freddy's in your camera. If you continue looking at this specific camera, he will never move, because it's called cam stalling. It's a thing that's been in these games literally since the start, because realism is important to Scott. Damn, Bonnie is hitting my door pretty freaking frequently. Yeah, again, the most that will kill you is if you flip out and don't close the door in the correct time with Bonnie or Chica. Or Foxy if you don't check the cameras enough. I'm checking them frequently enough so that he will never show up, hopefully. Again, it is all based on RNG. So, you know, anything can happen. And again, what I like doing is I like focusing on the middle of the screen, because it locks out the camera, the power, and the time. So then I don't think about them. And, you know, the audio cues when someone's at the door helps. Now, you don't have to do what I do, which is, again, focus on just the center of the screen, or hell, even the mouse. But it definitely helps because it calms your mind, because all you're doing is just staring at screens at the end of the day. think I'm nearing the end of the night. Yep. 5 freaking a.m. with, it's like 7%. Now I'm just gonna warn you, you're probably 4%. So one thing you want to keep in mind is you're never gonna beat this with at least more than 10. You could if you're pretty freaking consistently on it and doing it, but for someone like me, I'm gonna be around 6%. Like I said, you don't want to focus on your power or your time, because the thing is that kind of gets your head thinking like, oh, I better hurry and quickly do all this or whatever, and you're like, oh no, I'm wasting too much power, I should stop checking the lights so often. It's like, that's the one reason why I like focusing on either the center of the screen, because you still can see like of the doors, but you cannot see the power meter that much. It's out of focus, and the time is out of focus. Or I like focusing on the mouse, which helps because mouse moves, I look where the mouse is, so I have to, you know, make sure I'm timing everything correctly. What else? Oh, keep in mind how the animatronics work. Foxy won't move if you constantly check the cameras, hence why he didn't show up at all during that. I can show you again. They're all at 20. So he won't show up, so Foxy won't show up as long as you're consistently checking the cameras, which what I was doing was clicking camera, clicking, you know, doing stuff like that. Freddy will not move at all if you keep your camera on cam 4B. It locks him there, essentially, and he will not be able to move. If you want to check on Foxy, which you don't really need to, make sure you close the right door, because you will use that time of you checking on Foxy to try to move into your office. Bonnie, you know, he'll come to the left. You'll always go from corner to door, no matter what. I've noticed that's a constant thing. And whenever you block an animatronic, well, Bonnie and Chica, I should say, they will go from the door to the dining area in one of their 2 stages. So Bonnie, you know, you block him out, he's gonna kind of show up a little bit later, but it's fine. Chica doesn't do that as much. As you saw, she went from the corner to not even at my door, went probably back down the hallway. She kind of has more like random pattern to her, where she just kind of walks from the hallway and then she chooses which way she wants to go. But yeah, and I should of course address Golden Freddy. You're never gonna run into him on this night, because you're too busy having to focus on Freddy, well, to focus on flipping the camera and checking the doors, that you're not gonna want to go to the left corner for some reason and to see Golden Freddy. No. I'm trying to think. Anything else? Well, mostly this night used to be hard because there wasn't a definite strategy. If anyone remembers, back in literally 2014, the strategy for this night was to just kind of like juggle the doors. Wait, here, no, I don't want to do the strategy because I'll take the time. It was like, close the right door, and then flip up the camera to Foxy's Pirate Cove, because, you know, check on Foxy. And then, you know, you turn on the light to check and see if Chica's there. If not, open the right door, and then, you know, you kind of do that, or you check the other light, then close the right door and flip up the camera to check out Foxy, and you kind of do that in a loop. Now, the problem with that is that definitely would waste power, because you're always constantly having the door closed and the camera on, which wastes 2 bars, which means it drains faster. So of course that's a no-no. the strategy I used was check the left door, check the right door, flip up the camera on cam 4B. Now this worked. The problem was that I wasn't checking the cameras constant enough, so Foxy was able to move, essentially. Of course, I could get lucky and close the door when he just sprints down and gets to my office, or I can get lucky where he just decides not to show up. You know, that's the type of risks with that one. And of course, the final strategy was the one that I just used, where it's light check camera, light check camera, and it literally locks Foxy out and Freddy out, and you just have to worry about timing stuff for Bonnie and Chica. Okay. Yeah, definitely back then, when strategies weren't that much of a thing in FNaF, this night was hard. Of course, now it isn't. And of course, I've just helped spread the word on the best strategy to use. Again, I'm sorry for the video being a little lackluster and boring. It's just that you really want to actually still focus on this. It's not something like night 3 or 4 in this game where you kind of can just turn off your brain and play through the game and stuff. You know, this one you still want to focus because, you know, you can misclick somewhere and accidentally turn on a light or accidentally close a door when you don't want to. And then it kind of delays your camera flips and stuff, and it you know, drains your battery, so you want to keep that stuff. So yeah, I hope this helps, maybe. I don't know if this works with all the versions. This definitely works with PC. It has to work for mobile. But yeah, that'll be all for this video. Again, I'm hopefully tomorrow will record the Ultimate Custom Night stuff. You know, gonna do the first FNaF to the last one technically, because I don't have Help Wanted. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye.